your name 100 times on bathroom walls and nursery rhymes. I screamed it into cigarette smoke, then watched it fade like every joke. There's a box beneath my floor with paper cuts and love you sores. Each word I never had the guts to send before we both gave up. I licked the stamp but tore it twice. Your silence always felt so nice. These are letters never said, words I choked in my defense. Folded tight with broken hands, flowing George, you never bend. Every line is laced with rot, things I meant but then forgot. You never knew what I meant in those letters never sent. I wrote about your freckled skin and how I'd lie just to begin again with you in rooms we burned, but all I wrote just got returned. I carved your name into my knee, you bled out slow inside of me, but I still read you every night in words I never got quite right. You never asked what's in my head, just smiled and kissed me cold instead. These are letters never said, screens wrapped up in cheap lament. I seal them with 1,000 lies and buried them behind my eyes. I said I'd fight but never wrecked, I wore your name around my neck. You never knew what I meant, for these letters never sent. One last note last night, signed it with blood and dim flashlight. I didn't send it, you wouldn't read it, you just deleted. These are letters never said, crumbled pages, hard cement. My truth is buried in the mess of vacant guilt I won't confess. So if you wonder what I found, look in the ashes where I knelt. You'll find what I always meant. Those letters never sent. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. Pavement cracked, the sky turned gray, it never turned back. The wind just passed me like a ghost. It never asked, it never spoke. The signs were rusted, pointing wrong. I stared at them for way too long. A cigarette burned through my shoe. I didn't move, what could I do? Left goes down, right leads to pain. The middle just loops back again. Crossroads with nowhere left to go. My past is in a rear view, my future's just for show. I scream but no one's listening, I dream but nothing grows. Still waiting at the crossroads where nothing ever flows. I tried to walk my legs legs gave out, the world just turned and spat me out. You said you'd meet me here at 3, but time is cruel and so are we. There's broken glass in every lane, I step on it to feel some pain, but even that just fades too fast, like every friend I thought would last. You took the road I couldn't choose. Now I sit here with worn out shoes. Still waiting at the crossroads, while the sky just spits and spins. I built a house and maybe but forgot to move in. I laugh but it sounds empty, I cry but it's pretend. Still waiting at the crossroads, like stories that don't end. Watch the road, just eat it whole. I begged the signs to give me fate, but all they said was, wait. Still way at the crossroads, my heart in second gear. You left without direction, just nuts made out of fear. And maybe still breathing, but I don't feel alive. Still waiting at the crossroads, just trying to survive. Still waiting, still waiting, still. Like walls that never crack, 1,000 words you won't take back. Your voice is gone, but not your breath. You're here with me, but smell like death. I ask you things, you blink instead. It's like I talk to something dead. You nod, you shrug, you drift away, and I just rot where you won't stay. I used to know your every sound. Now all I hear is breaking down. I'm falling through your silence, like static in my veins. You love me with compliance, but kill me all the same. You never scream, you never fight, you disappear without the night. And I keep bleeding in this violence, falling through your silence. Like clocks that don't tick right. You sleep through every single fight. I slam the doors, you just look bored. You used to cut me like a sword. Now I'm the ghost that haunts your side, still hoping for some sign inside. But all you give is vacant air, and I just burn alone in care. Say something real, say something sharp. Don't let us drown without a spark. I'm falling through your silence, like nails inside my brain. This quiet is a tyrant that tears me up again. You never beg, you never cry, you let our habits slowly die. And I keep choking in defiance, falling through your silence. nails, hung up dreams that always failed. You smiled like a loaded gun, I kissed you just to come undone. The floorboards cracked with every fight, we laughed like wolves in dead moonlight. You stitched your name into my skin, but pulled the thread before it sank in. We called it love, we called it fate, but every door just led to hate. This love was built to break from the second we began. A paper heart in flames, a touch that never lands. You said forever through your teeth, but laced it with a scream beneath. It wasn't fake, it wasn't fake. This love was built to break. This love was built to break. You traced a map across my chest, then walked away like all the rest. You drew me in with open scars, then blamed me for how deep they are. I tried to fix your shattered parts, but you threw nails into my heart. Now all that's left is static rage and poems burned on every page. We danced in glass, we drank in spite, and held our lies like they were right. This love was built to break, a beautiful collapse. We kissed like choking fate, then snapped it in a trap. You said I made you feel complete, but shoot me every time I speak. I see it now, I see it straight. This love was break. It turns our time into break. Held my hand like it was glass, then let it go and watched it crash. We weren't broken, we were born that way. And we loved it when it hurt to stay. This love was built to break like wires cut too short. We chewed it every ache and called it some support. No fairy tale, no rescue line, just rust and blood and cheap red wine. No more fate, no more take. This love was built. We broke. We broke before we bent. I found your coat behind the chair. Still smells like smoke in summer air. You left your soul inside the sink, right next to pills and spilled out ink. Yeah. The record skips on track 13. You scratch my name out with a scream. Your ghost still sleeps inside my bed. I light a match and curse what's dead. I tore the walls just to feel pain. Your shadow talks but won't explain. Echoes of your goodbye still burning in my brain. You left without a cry. You left without crying. Now nothing feels the same. You said it soft, you said it slow, but it still hit like a gun below. I hear it when I close my eyes. The echoes of your goodbye. just who I am. Echoes of goodbye still rattle in my skull. You left me here to cry. You look here to try in colors dark and dull. You whisper love and slam the door. Now I don't feel a thing no more. I drown inside your lullaby, the echoes of your goodbye. I tore the floorboards up last night. I found your nail marks in the light. I screamed your name into the wall, but all I got was nothing at all. And baby, not coming back. That's the point. Echoes of your goodbye still scratch behind my eyes. You left like vapor, left like lies. Still hear your voice in every fight. Oh, you hate my second skin. It stains me from the bones within. I'll never get out of try. Just echoes of your goodbye. Your goodbye still talks to me when I sleep. We said too much with bloody lips. You threw the glass, I clenched my fists. You lit a fire with one last stare and left your silence hanging there. The walls were bleeding radio. Your jacket crushed the final blow. The record broke, the lights went black. You kissed my cheek, then turned your back. We were gods with rusted crowns. Now we're statues falling down. The night we fell apart, it echoed through my chest like needles in my heart that never let me rest. We screamed in words we can't erase. Your shadow still in my own face. I knew it from the start. We'd break the night we fell apart. You wore your anger like perfume. It stained the corners of the room. I tried to hold you, pulled away. You smiled and said, we're not okay. The couch became a battleground. Each word we spoke, a loaded round. And every breath just fed the flame. We knew we'd never be the same. I begged the night to let us mend, but it just laughed and watched the end. The night we fell apart still lives beneath my skin, like poison in the dark that I keep breathing in. We tore our love in crooked lines and buried truth in shallow lies. I carry every scar from the night we fell apart. Said I'll miss you when you're gone, then threw the door wide like a bomb. And I just stood there like a ghost, watching you leave. What I needed most, we fire now, we're still screaming in my bones. You ripped out both our hearts and left me here alone. The walls will never let free fight like shadows flickering at night. We turned love into art. On the night we fell apart. We fell apart. Yeah, we fell apart. And the pieces cut too deep to hold. There's a dent in the bed where you used to sleep, a hole in the wall that still tries to breathe. Your echo's a stain on the ceiling tile. I stare at it dead for a little while. Your sweater's still hanging on the door. I'll wear it to feel you a little more. But all I get is a G-skin and memories that crawl with you. Laugh like smoke out the window pane, and I still choke when I hear your name. Where your arms once were, there's only cold, a haunted burn I can't control. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just broken air and your blank stare. Where your arms once were. The mirror shows me someone cracked with heavy bones and a heart attacks. I write your name in broken ink, then watch it drip into the sink. You were my drug, my quiet rage. Now I'm just locked inside a cage, built from nights we never spoke, and all the dreams your silence broke. Your ghost is loud inside this room. It plays guitar without a tune. Where your arms once were, I scream alone. You took my spine, you cracked my home. I touch the sheets and they feel wrong, like empty chords in a dead song. Where your arms, where your arms once were. Once like I was clean, like I wasn't cracked or split between. But now you're ash inside my head, and I still sleep inside your death. There's no goodbye when nothing's said. Where your arms once were, I lost my skin. You walked